Snowhawks taking on the New York Jets.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the New York Jets and the Portland Snowhawks. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Davis now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And it's a fumble. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. From the 36, Herbert drops this one off to Portis. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, easily, and he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
They'll run on 1st down, easily. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
They'll keep it on the ground, easily.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Shifts by him, sheds off the tackle. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Back to throw here. Herbert steps away to his left. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's taken to the 26. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Come on. Hey, moving like this.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 1st down, Easley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Easley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a handoff up the middle. Easley. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
And how about this, a fake?
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
We're scoreless after 1. Portland football here, ready to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Herbert. And Cooks has it over the middle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. An inside give. Here's Portis. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it here with Portis. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Snowhawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing to start the drive, Davis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Easily. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Davis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completes it to Dixon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Portis, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They hand it off to Portis, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here's Herbert. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Davis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Davis on first down.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a handoff up the middle. Easily. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Davis from the gun on 3rd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Davis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. To throw again on 2nd down. Davis.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Dixon complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert buying time to his left. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, it's Herbert. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Cameron Hayward now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Herbert on 1st down now. And he fends him off. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
On the give, here's Portis. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 16,
Herbert into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Looking to throw. Davis.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive. On Herbert, his third interception. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Do it! Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. On second down now. Easily. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Back to throw. Davis. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On second down, easily. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A gigantic sack on 3rd and goal. A loss of 12. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. On the move to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Again, Herbert. This is caught. It's Cooks. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. That one good for 24 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Snowhawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. That makes this a two-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
From the 29, Davis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll run on first down. Easily. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Davis.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Davis.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
19-7, 19-7.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Get ready! Get ready!
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They'll run it here with Portis.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Caught on a slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A run with Portis, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Snowhawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Davis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Davis now on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Derek Stingley picks it.
There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Here's Davis throwing after the interception. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Davis from the gun on 3rd down.
Open man right side, Myers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Davis. And now here is another interception. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Running right, Portis. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Here's Portis. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Herbert, throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 1 now. Now a carry for Portis. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
90 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So what a debut we've got going here, Charles. His first ever NFL game, and that 3 touchdowns now on the ground.
I know this organization thought they found a winner, but I can't imagine anyone thinking the results would come quite this fast.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn.